It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Panthers and the Cards. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 22.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, our ball game here featuring a couple of young quarterbacks a lot of people have their eye on. Sam Darnold of the Panthers, Kyler Murray of the Cardinals.
Yeah, Brandon, we're starting to see some of the old guard moving on. Guys like Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning. And in their place, there have been some dynamic young guys who have come into the league, not just this year, but in the last 3 or 4 years in particular. They've really changed the quarterback position. I think both of these guys fit into that category. Youth is being served.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. More now on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for James Conner. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Murray now to throw. Buying time to his left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Murray to run again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondell Moore, 52 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Flushed out right. Going deep for Hopkins. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A huge play there for Arizona. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Prater's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the turnover, here's Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Now it's Darnold. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 2nd and 7. To throw is Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Gets by him at the 25. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray going to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Murray to air it out again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack on first down, Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This taken in at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Prater's kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now. And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense is struggling a bit putting it in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his leg. It is fielded right at the goal line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, But for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Darnold throw complete there to Thomas.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey from 10 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. Murray now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Being chased out left. And the reception made by Green. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd down and goal. Murray flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. A good drive that time as as they go 9 plays in all. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now Abdullah, the return. And he loses the football a second time. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. First down, Murray. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now from Murray. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray steps away to his left. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout. And all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down throw, Darnold. Thomas has got it, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing again is Darnold. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold, he's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Back to throw it, Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing
out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls.